Good morning, my dear children. Today we are moving to the fourth chapter in your textbook. The name of the chapter is This Morning is Our History Test. It's a poem. It is written by Ken Nesbitt. All of you listen. I underline the difficult words. Okay? This morning is our history test. I have pinned my notes inside my verse. Inside my coat I wrote my notes, including dates and famous quotes. I have written more upon my hand that only I can understand. And in my socks and sleeves I stopped my scribbled notes in secret code. I have written down so many names of winners of Olympic Games, of buildings, people, places too, from tennis to Timbuktu. I have even copied down a piece of ancient Rome and ancient Greece, plus everything from Shakespeare's plays to who invented mayonnaise. I came to school so well prepared. I wasn't nervous, wasn't scared. But here it is the history test. I look inside my coat and verse to get the dates and famous quotes and find I cannot read my notes. So much for Shakespeare, Greece and Rome. I left my glasses back at home. Dear children, in this poem we come across some new words. The new words are stopped, scribbled, prepared, scared and invented. Now look at the meaning of these words. Stopped means put away out of sight. Scribbled means write carelessly. Prepared means made ready. Scared means frightened and invented means discovered. We have some of these words you might have heard and you know. In the first chapter we have studied the meaning of scared. Right. Scared means frightened. Now let us listen to the first stanza. In the first stanza, the poet plans to cheat during the test. Which test? Today the poet has history test. The poet has prepared very hard for his history test by making notes and cheats, which he has hidden in his clothing. He has written the notes on his verse inside his coat, and he has written notes on socks and sleeves, and everything he has written in secret code. Children, how do you prepare for a test? Are you preparing like this? No way. I know. You will read the notes, then you will read the textbook, then you will study the meanings and question answer. You are preparing such a way. Here the poet is trying to cheat in the test. Now, all of you look in your textbook. In the second stanza, the poet describes all the notes he has made about sports, names of buildings, places, and he has made notes on history, Shakespeare, and the name of the inventor of mayonnaise. He has well prepared and he has written everything and in scribbled notes, but he has written carelessly. Here the poet seems well confident because he has everything with him. If the question comes, he has to look on these notes and cheats and he can copy. But what happened? In the third stanza, let's find out what happened to him. In the third stanza, the poet is telling he was so well prepared and he didn't feel scared or nervous at all. He thought he had all the answers. But when he takes his notes out, he finds that he cannot read them because he has forgotten to bring his spectacles. Spectacle means glasses. He forgot to bring his spectacles. It is a nice poem written by Ken Nesbitt. Okay, read the poem and underline the new verse and study the spelling. Have a nice day.